Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at this new Sailor inks. They are special inks and they are multi-shading as well. So they're called Yurameku inks, and I think this ink changes color depending on the kind of paper you use, depending on the lighting, depending on what kind of point size pen you use. So I'm very intrigued by it, and I just wanted to get at least one ink. So this is expensive. This is $20 for 20 ml ink bottle. So as much as I would like to get all 9 of them, I think there are 9 colors, I just could not I could not afford to get all of them because my videos are not sponsored in any way, but I just look at the ink swatches online and I just gravitate towards picking up the Itezora. So this looks very similar to other Sailor inks, like those dual shading Sailor ink studios. So we're gonna do some swatching, and I am also gonna show you a writing sample using a fine nib and also an ultraflex nib, so you can see how the ink looks like on paper. So we are gonna swatch this first. I'm gonna use my watercolor brush, and today I wanted to do something different with my swatches. I am going to play with it and paint with it, if that's permitted. I don't think anybody would mind. All right, so I don't know, let's just do that little swatch in there. And again, I'm using my watercolor brush. So this kind of like reminds me of what you call this, the Sailor Ink Studio 162. So to me it does look like a 162. So I'm swatching on this paper. This is maroon, and later on I'm going to show you some writing sample using other papers as well. So let's just do a little, I don't know, I'm gonna paint today. I just decided that maybe that's what I want to do, feeling artistic. Alright, I really like this ink, and we shall see later how this go. So I'm just doing some leaves here and some organic figures because we don't want I just wanted to do something fun and have a little bit of maybe variation in the way I do my swatches. So we'll do that. And we shall look at it and see what happens to it when it dries. So this is so fun to do, experiment with. In fact, I really had fun first time I got it. I swatched it using other notebooks, and yeah, so fun. Okay. I may try to get maybe another color of this Yurameku ink. I don't know, but it's kind of like tempting to get, just because of how fun it is. Okay. Let's get lines in here. Okay, I'm just trying to make it fast because I don't want to bore you guys, looking at this. One more. Let's do this portion here, and almost done. All right. So try that. Okay. Alrighty. So let's do. All right. So this is how the swatch looks like. Let me know what you think. And I'm also going to show you a writing sample of this using both, thin point size pen and also, an ultraflex nib. Trying to do some detailing on this. But yeah, this is fun actually to swatch. If you like watercolor, it does feel like watercolor, you guys. So I mean, I like watercolors. I haven't painted in a while because I got stuck, you know, just doing calligraphy, but I kind of miss painting watercolors. But so this is how it looks like. Let me just zoom out. So let's take a look again at the ink swatch. So as you can see over here, I do see a little bit of changes in there. Looks like some colors appearing over here that kind of looks like maybe like something pinkish, okay, brown, pink, that kind of color. All right, so this is Sailor Yurameku ink. So I'm just gonna write the name here. This is a Sailor Pro Gear Slim fountain pen, and it's inked up with the same ink. I'm just gonna write the name here so that I know, you know, what ink I use for this swatch. So it's Yurameku. Okay, and this is in, okay, this is the cardboard box. It is Itezora. Okay, all right, so this is how the writing looks like if you're gonna use a thin point size fountain pen, which is what this is. So this is actually in medium fine. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna do a writing sample. Maybe I'm gonna write something related to this leaves, you know, the leaf swatch that I have. So let's try that. Okay. And so for the other part of this writing sample, I'm gonna use my Himalaya version 2 from Fountain Pen Revolution. This one has an ultra flex nib and is also inked up with the same Itezora. Alrighty, so all right, so I have this writing sample. So this one is, you know, when you're using just a you know, a thin size point, and then here is how it looks like if you're gonna be using, you know, a nib that flexes. Now the thing is with this camera, it just could not capture the real color. It does look a little duller on the camera. It does look gray, but it is a beautiful green color. So for whatever reason, it does reminds me of the Vinta Armada. I know that one is like a greenish gray ink as well, but when it dries to a charcoal gray, but this one does not dry to a charcoal gray. So it dries to like a muted green color. I think it really depends what paper you use. So this one is Maruman, and I am also gonna show you how this looks like using other papers. All right, so let's compare it to another paper. This is Tomo River paper. So this is what I did the first time I got it. you know, I wanted to compare it with the other Sailor inks, and this is kind of like how it looks like. This is the Itezora. As you can see, it does look like it had a lot of purple in it. Okay, so it looks a little different on Tomo River paper. Now on here, on this maroon, I don't really, well, it does have like a hint of purple, but it's more of like on the lighter side, you know, it's more like dull in color, but it's brighter here in the Tomo River paper. This is the Sailor Ink Studio 123, and this is how the Sailor Ink Studio 224 looks like, and their swatches. So as you can see, this is more green, but then also it has an interesting shading of, you know, what looks like a bright purple. So it looks like, you know, these three inks have a lot in common. Now when it comes to the writing sample, this is something that I wrote using the same ink, and this is an excerpt from Hope for the Flowers. I have some, you know, butterflies in here, and this is written using an Ultra Flex nib. I do see a good amount of shading in here, and if the camera cannot quite pick it up, but I do see like a hint of purple in here as well. All right, now this looks a little different in another paper too. So this is Life notebook, and you know, I was very curious as to how it's gonna look in this paper, so I also did a swatch of that. So this is how the Itezora looks like. It looks different from the Tomo River because it's kind of like similar to the maroon, where I don't really see a lot of purple. I do see a hint, like an undertone, but nothing crazy. It does look different. And this is the writing sample, again using an Ultra Flex nib. Okay, this is Sailor Ink Studio 123, this is Sailor Ink Studio 224, and this is Birmingham ink in Antique Sepia. So I really had fun, you know, swatching, you know, and trying out this different nibs and also this different paper. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything that you would like me to review, just let me know. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!